Mark Webber's, was Mark Webber's M5. It wasn't
Once upon a time.
Wasn't the reason why I bought it. It was actually the best priced and with sort of best spec. Yeah. I'm not a Mark Webber fanboy, but
did you buy it and then find out afterwards that Mark Webber owned it?
No. So when I bought it, it was in the advert that Mark Webber owned it, but it wasn't really a deciding factor. I mean, I guess that it's had a very hard life if a Formula One driver owned it.
Well, I mean, it's a nice little bit of information to have about your own car, though.
Yeah, I've got the original purchase invoice, which has his name on it and his address, which I will put up, but we won't show his address, obviously, because
I'm sure he doesn't live there anymore.
Well, either way, whoever lives there probably doesn't have an address advertised. I mean, it said earlier, it's got the AP racing front discs and pads, which are an incredibly expensive mod if you want to do it. It's got Miltech exhaust, which again makes it sound great.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does sound really good. It's not decathed or anything like that. It's just a really good sounding exhaust. Got fully adjustable KW coilovers on it, so
really?
Yeah, the ride height, you can do what you want with the suspension and change the height, which is pretty cool. It's just a nice place to sit, isn't it? I mean, you've got these big comfy armchairs, big V8, it's perfect sort of cruising around. I mean, back in 2002 when this would have come out, it would have been incredible compared to, I imagine, whatever the competition.
Well, I suppose it would be like buying an M5 today, wouldn't it? It's like it's kind of a bit quicker now with electric cars, but do you know the 0 to 60? Supposedly 0 to 60 on this.
I believe you might have to look at this because I took a long time. I think 4.9.
4.9.
Yeah. Okay, man. So this is 2002.
2002.
So yeah, 2002. So it's 5 litre V8 and 400 horsepower.
So you think that the DB7 Aston Martin DB7 was out around the same time? What's that, 4.7? So
yeah, and I think the equivalent 911, which would have been a 996 if you went for a turbo, that was about 4.2. But this would have been quicker than your standard Carrera, I would have thought, of its era.
Oh yeah, 100%. You had a 5 Series before this, didn't you?
Yeah, so I had a 5 to 8 E39 again, which so when I was at university, I bought it because I was parking in a really dodgy area, and I wanted something cheap. And I found an E39 Cat D, done 100,000 miles. Okay. And I paid 900 quid for it. Yeah, really good price. I expected absolutely nothing from the car. It was going to be absolutely awful.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be unreliable. I did 30,000 miles in that car, never missed a beat. And I absolutely loved it. And I always just thought a quicker version of this would be perfect, which is exactly what this is. So,
well, yeah, it is, I suppose, isn't it? It's an upgraded version of it.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the standard E39, I feel like this is a significantly better car in pretty much every single way. But that original E39 is sort of what made me want this.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, controversially, I think the V8 in this maybe sounds as good as the V10 that followed it.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's an unpopular opinion, but I think this, as V8s go, it sounds incredible.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, I've heard the V10 as well, and I think you're probably quite right. This sounds, I don't think it's as loud as the V10.
I mean, I guess it depends on what exhaust you'd have.
Well, that's true, yeah.
So this car has had a lot of money spent on it in the last couple of months. Pretty much had all of the underside in place, so it's all pretty much brand new. All the sills have been welded, all the rust has been removed.
Was there much rust on it?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the MOT history, they were borderline about to fail on the factor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the sills were starting to rot out, which isn't ideal. So yeah, it's had a lot of money money spent on it, so it's pretty much brand new underneath.
That's interesting. I mean, I suppose you kind of expect that from a 20-year-old car.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's done 126,500 miles, so
okay.
It's done I mean, in the last 3 or 4 years, it's only done about 6,000 in total.
Yeah. No, because you don't use it like that anymore, do you?
No, I've retired it.
The gear is so nice as well. The length of the gears.
Yeah.
And the power. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But that's my M240. I'd be through 2 years now.
So you slightly experience the only problem with this car at the moment is I need to get the brakes. So I think there's something wrong with the front disc when they straight over.
Yeah.
So because of the type of discs it's got on it, the AP racing discs.
Yeah.
If you drive it enthusiastically and you brake hard, bad change. So they get hot and then they warp, and then when you brake, suddenly going quicker, you get a vibration. I've got a local garage that's really good. They'd be looking after it. I need to take it to them actually, because they haven't done it since before COVID.
Yeah.
But when I take it to them, they've taken the discs off, they've taken it somewhere, they've had them skimmed, and then put them back on again, and it fixes it usually for about 9 months or so, and then
until you brake hard again, and then.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the M240 had the same problem with its standard brakes.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I remember reading all sorts of forum posts about them warping from heavy driving.
Yeah, I mean, this did it. The first time it did it, I was driving down to Le Mans. I had me and 3 other guys in the car.
Yeah.
And I just seen how fast it would go.
Yeah.
And braked from about 100. Well, I braked hard about 150.
Okay.
Back down to the French speed limit is. Doesn't really matter over there.
There's no speed limit.
It's just the guidance, isn't it? And yeah, so that's when I think that was the first time I basically managed to brake them.
Yeah, okay.
And then ever since then it's been a recurring thing.
Oh no,
M240.
New shape.
Yeah, so I actually really like those.
I do as well. I could do some lowering like mine did.
It's a bit of a. I really like it, but then there's some angles where it just looks awful.
Yeah, exactly that. Looks nice as a whole, but
as a whole package, yeah. But you get the odd angle and you just think, what's gone wrong there?
Yeah, exactly. But I suppose that'll look right. It's like all these new cars; they look dreadful for a while, and then they suddenly start to look nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably one of the few people that liked the G80 M3 as soon as it came out.
Oh yeah,
I've always quite liked that.
But still, people don't like those. So what does it feel like compared to the M3?
They feel. When I bought the M3, I drove up in this to buy it, and the only thing that the thing that immediately was noticeable was the fact that the brakes were so much better so much more responsive in the M3.
Okay.
All the way down here, in the right lane, or?
Yep, all the way.
He's probably hearing it going, God, I wish. Wish I had a car that actually sounded nice. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it's down to the fact that this is obviously a 20-year-old car now, so it's not going to feel quite as tight as the M3 does. I mean, the M3's done half the mileage that it has.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, it's still really nice. It's just it feels special to drive somehow. I can't place my finger on exactly what it is, but there's something that you don't get from a modern car. I mean, the fact that I think it's just the setup. It's a 5 litre, it's a V8, it's got a manual transmission. You just can't get that anymore, really, in a saloon car.
Being naturally aspirated as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's an ideal setup.
Yeah, it is. And the noise as well.
Yeah, the noise is incredible. What's up in that sound?
Oh, hello.
It's BMW on
It's an M4.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Can't park there, mate.
That is fairly bad. Lord. Huh? Yeah, look, it's got a dent here. You would think someone's dumped that there. I reckon someone set that on fire intentionally. It looks like someone's kicked it or... Thank you for watching. This has been Marcus's Mark Webber M5. Like and subscribe, and we will be back with you soon where I tried to take my car swimming.